Welcome to the Money Healing Club podcast. I'm Rachel Duncan. I'm a certified financial therapist and art therapist, and I think you've come to the softest place to land in personal finance. Today, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to share with you my very favorite money healing exercise. It's the one I often start my groups with when I run group intensives. It's the exercise I use myself, and I'm going to share my own work with you today. This exercise is called Dear Money. It's a process of writing a letter to your money and receiving a letter back. Sometimes I shortcut it and just receive the letter from money. This practice is something I was introduced to when I did the Trauma of Money program, and I've added this sort of dialogue feature to the exercise. And whenever I feel a little bit like I don't know what to do with money or feeling a little overwhelmed, or if I sense that from a client or a group, I have them return to this exercise again and again. This is really one of these writing prompts that is such a good go-to, almost always helps me feel more grounded. And in today's episode, I'm going to share with you a handful of my letters that I've exchanged with my money over the past year or so. Sometimes I swap out writing it with my business or my money, because my business and money are very much hand in hand, but they are different. So I want you to listen for the vibe. What's money's vibe is often a question I ask my clients. And I hope you get a sense of, at least for me, the character of money in my life. And I hope it excites you to do this process for you. And money might show up for you very differently than it has for me. I just want to say that. However, I have found that almost all the time, money shows up for people in these letters as compassionate, forgiving, supportive, energetic, and hopeful. Sometimes a little sassy, sometimes funny, sometimes saying some hard truths, but often shows up as a pretty clear and grounding force in their lives. And again, just a reminder, this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not substitute mental health, financial, or legal advice. So please be careful with who you get your advice from and make sure it's someone with credentials. So enjoy this walk through my letters to and from my money. Dear Money, you've always been a topic that mom and dad fixated on, keeping costs low, letting me know time and time again that we're poor but proud. Fix it, reuse it. We're not like them. Challenge accepted. Thank you for the gift of craftiness that has stayed with me. Having wealth and looking rich are two different things. Thank you, money, for leading me to this vocation. My voice is strong when I talk about you. Thank you for supporting me and finding my way with this business. It would really help me if you'd build for us to take a trip and fix the house. Forever yours, Rachel. Dear Rachel, yeah, those were wild times when you were young. I wanted to be friends with you always. You were always curious, and I loved that about you. I've seen you, witnessed you reaching out to me, seeing me, and I love being noticed. At the moment, yes, things feel tenuous. The business is no joke. Thank you for trying and working so hard. Remember, you know how to get the right help. Be choosy about who you let in. We do need to work more on how your wealth affects you. Sometimes demotivates you. Let's be honest. It does need to build. If you're going to support your mother-in-law, the kids, and actually have some fun, keep building me, keep adding. It's fertilizer on the garden bed. I want to grow and grow so you have options to help others. You will still be loved and liked, even with wealth. Keep adding. Warmly, Money. Here's a letter from the fall of 2025 when I sort of reignited a small group intensive program that I hadn't done in a while. Dear Money, I'm so grateful that you helped these wonderful people come to the new group. Thank you for helping me with value. It would really help me if you could keep surprising me. The little affiliate payouts, the surprise signups. You feel more real and close with my business lately. Thank you. P.S. What can I do for you? Dearest Rachel, I love working with you. I love being friends with you, and I always have. It's been fun to surprise you lately, letting you know that you are reaching people, that you will and have made a huge difference. I've noticed your recent clarity lately too. You are not a charity. I get turned on when you're confident. Money. When you open new doors for me to flow through when it's right. I want to help you figure out this business stuff. We are doing it. You can let people know how to support you. Always plenty. A little later in 2025, I wrote to business. Dear business, what would you have me know today? Keep on doing it. I'm maturing. You're maturing. You have good ideas for change. Pay attention to your team. Right-size the roles. Be the CEO. Give everyone the tools and clarity they need to make this business grow and let them shine. Make it a good experience. No need to feel bad. Fan their flames. Make it clear. Keep delegating and spreading the load. It's so worth it. It's a little bit of a different vibe from business than money, right? We've got some doodles. Oh, here's a little sidebar where I wrote to love. This is inspired more from Liz Gilbert's work, who writes letters to and from love all the time. Dear love, what would you have me know today? Your brilliance is your love. You can rethink what it is to extend love. Sometimes it's a live conversation. Sometimes it's sending a little love note to many who feel like you're writing just to them. It still counts, even when you don't get direct feedback. I speak through music, through glimmers of just the right words. Sometimes through offers and feedback, but mostly in that quiet stillness you've always felt in your core. I'm here and always will be. Love, love. Okay, this is again another letter from the fall, I think September of 2025. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? I am with you, and we are more still today. Back up a little, even back off. Some income is stepping stones. Some is the big move or the long run. Back up to see the difference. Your monthly subscriptions have crept up. Time to reorient to what your costs are. I don't want to leak through the holes. I want to buy your food, hold you in your retirement, purchase musical instruments and nights out with your husband. Love, Money. Okay, October 2025. Dear business, how are you doing with this new idea for structure? Dear Rachel, it's new, but it's good because I trust you. There's a lot of ways to help, to work, and we have felt ineffective for a long time. You love starting things, and this won't be the last restart. Society changes, and so will you. So will this business. There's a lot of clutter right now. I think this next chapter is a decluttering, refining what's left. Oh, the theme is excellence, essential excellence, business. Whoa, business, hardcore. I want to sidebar here just to share that I was writing this in a time where I was really feeling burned out on the ecosystem I had built. I was teaching a group intensive, running a membership that probably had way too much programming, and doing one-on-ones and this podcast. I loved all of it, but it was too much for one person. And especially with a membership, I just felt like I was doing so much. It was actually ineffective. I was just adding more, hoping that that would be helpful. And it actually wasn't, which is so counterintuitive. So I was really sitting with that and did a lot of journaling about it. So this is again in that same time frame. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? Darling, you're making CEO decisions and be careful for the rest of the year. Watch the spending. You can do a lot of the work. Don't outsource your spark. Sometimes it's short and sweet, y'all. Sometimes it's short and sweet. Dear business, I'm feeling scared that I can't crack the code to make this profitable. There's so much goodness, but mixed with exhaustion and ineffectiveness. There are so many things I've let go or quit in the past. I feel like I'm on the brink of this being that too. Am I quitting or am I letting something change? I need to talk to the part of me that's treating this business like a hobby. She wants to be the assistant. She wants to be looked after. She doesn't want all the responsibility, just a little. She doesn't want to be the boss. She's a great little helper. But there's another part. Where is it? The business person, savvy, strategic, excited, the leader. Dear business, what would you have me know today? I've been eagerly waiting for you to let me support you. I see a shift in you to have a more mature look at this business that is doing good work, but is also deeply, at its core, supporting you. You are taking risks, and I think it will pay off. Of course, nothing's for sure, except for the fact that you are good. I think we are entering the age of work smarter, not harder. Love, business. Dear love, what would you have me know right now? You have the answers, the feelings. It's all right, and it's all there. You are good. Even when you mess up, just be. If you can be centered, great. If not, you're still you. The version of you that is so protective in that situation, you must love that part, that very young part. that was in a deeply confusing relationship with someone important. Look at her brilliance. Dear business, what would you have me know today? You are changing and so am I. Careful about that future bias. January you will still be you. That spark might be maturing into a steady burn. You are letting go of some tasks and responsibility, but who will catch it? Let's find a way for you to brain dump. Get all that inside stuff outside of you. People want to buy from you. Your integrity shines through. You've worked so hard to build trust. It's there. It's very little effort to let them know how to get your help. It's okay you haven't had a lot of new ideas lately. Your work, our work, requires a constant return to basics. So today, prep those emails and celebrate with chocolate and coffee. Love your business. Sidebar, I did decide to pause on the membership for much of the winter and early spring of 2026. So this really shows sort of my processing that decision, and it was a really good one in the end. And I was able to get a break, a much needed break from the membership that was kind of running me ragged, and I felt wasn't that effective. Get some new team members, shout out to Noelle, and relaunch the membership in a way that it just works so much better. It's a win-win-win. It works better for the members. It works better for me. It works better for the business. Here's a real short one. This is from February 2026. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? I want you to know that I want to be closer to you. Love, Money. Dear Money, the pressure is on. The realness. I'm worried I'll feel stifled with focusing on revenue, but just now realizing that's a limiting belief. It's actually an exciting chapter, having the creativity and energy be met with revenue. There's part of me that maybe has too much faith that it will all work out, but the fact is that it has. I can feel that now because of the sense of safety you've helped me build. I have more trust in that support. I've been building a base, and it's our job to steward toward growth and add to it. Hugs, Rachel. We're going into March of 2026 now. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? You're my girl. We're figuring this out together. I'm sorry if I led you to burnout with the membership. I love your work, and I wanted the club to be the thing as much as you did. This new chapter is exciting for me too. Hooey, big time. I love pouring through this business to you. And sometimes you get a little sloppy with me, but I know it's because you trust. I don't know what's ahead, but I know we can figure anything out. Next, let's make another product. Love always, Money. Let's say this is later on in March 2026. Dear Money, I love it when you show up. You arrive and surprise me. I love it when you're flexible. I would really like it if I had a few more trusted people to help us make a plan. I'm sorry I sometimes take you away from your friends without thinking. Yours truly, Rachel. Dear Rachel, I think you and your husband need to come together more on what I am to both of you. I can mean different things to different people. I can't tell you whether I am enough, but your idea of a third party could be great. It's boring, but a plan with benchmarks makes sense with investing and with the business. You got this, Money. That tone was like a little bit more, parental or professional, wasn't it? Dear Money, what would you have me know today? I love flowing to you. Flow, watery, soaking, surprising, supportive. It's a new stretch. We've been waiting for new gates to open and branches to land on. Hugs, Money. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? This is March 2026. Notice me, be with me. That's underline. Notice me, be with me. I love this new attention you're bringing to me. I love that I can support the low balance in household checking right now. I love that the debt is not weighing on you anymore. I love that income is really the focus. Yes, yours, always, Money. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? Dearest Rachel, you are so good at this. When you really help a client, it's so exciting for me. Thank you for connecting more people with their money. I love it. And you are making more branches, a trunk with limbs, even a lovely twig or two. We're moving along to April. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? Keep me, underline. Truly, Money. Later that week, dear Money, what would you have me know? Sell stuff. I'm going to be a little more forward with you. You know how to take action. I love that you're writing. It's going to be so good. And take your own advice. Get some more cash coming in. Open doors to support the podcast. Dear Money, what would you have me know today? This is later in March. You're segmenting and compartmentalizing again. There are parts of you that feel above or accepted from the advice you give. Yes, wealth impacts you. I don't think you understand how. You're seeing it, but not processing it. It's about scrambling when you're desperate. You've been lucky and that your needs have been more or less met. That's not always the case for your clients, of course. Luck, circumstance, energy, whatever you want to frame it as. Your style might not work for every person every time, but this is still new for me too, coming more fully through your business instead of your husband. I like it when you set boundaries. Shift, pull in, step out, keep on, money. Dear money, what would you have me know today? I want to pay you. You will draw personal pay first week of April. Pay off credit card balance and keep a small reserve. This will happen. Real business, real money. Here's the last entry of the book. Dear money, what would you have me know today? New frontiers. Look at you. Stretch. Remember, it's still just money, and you are a grounding force. And these challenges and boundaries are hard because they are. Trust your judgment. Take pauses. Do what you're good at, not what you aren't. This is stabilizing money for you. Let me pour in. Always money. And I want to share a little variation on this exercise I just did today, especially when I'm feeling like there's so much to do, like everything is top priority. Sometimes I just ask money for a good to-do list. Dear money, what should I focus on today? Number 1, book your eye exam. See, even money cares about your whole physical health. Number 2, check that the scheduled transfers between accounts are correct. 3, finish that dang planning spreadsheet. You're great at looking behind you. It is time to look ahead. Seriously, how does next quarter look? I want to know. And number 4, go stretch and come back. Pretty good advice. I can take care of those things. So that's a little walk through my year of writing letters to and from money and my business, and a little sidestep into writing to love. What do you notice about money's vibe? What do you notice about business's vibe? How does it shift? What things stay the same? I really love reading aloud to you, and I hope that seeing some of my process will open up the process for you. Money loves to be noticed, and I hope you do something to notice it lovingly today. I would love to hear your letters. You're welcome to email them to me anytime. howdy@moneyhealingclub.com. Even better yet, though, could you read them in a voicemail to me that I can feature on a future episode? Wouldn't it be fun to have a letterbox filled with other money healers' letters and processes? It's so easy to do. Just go to moneyhealingclub.com/podcast, scroll down to ask me anything. There's a big orange button and you can record from your computer or your phone. I'll talk to you next time.